So here's one mistake almost everyone make when doing a closure. Usually when you get to the front, you're supposed Hey guys, so in making a closure, the first thing I'm going to be using is the scissors, measuring tape, pins, and then the crochet pins. So for the crochet pins, we have two types. So we have this. So this is a tiny crochet pins and it is very easy to use. So if you're a beginner, then this is a very good crochet pin for you. And then we have the second crochet pin, which is the ventilating pin. So the ventilating pin is faster to use. So while the crochet pin is easy, the ventilating pin is faster. So this ventilating pin is a DIY made by me, guys. It is a DIY. So if you want to see how I made this, then you can just leave in the comment section #pins, and then I'll be making this in my next video. So now moving on, the next thing I'm going to be using is the net. You do not need any type of net, so you want to get a net that is transparent when used in the skin. So that is the ultimate net you're supposed to be using for your closure. Moving on, I'm going to start by aligning my net on the mannequin. So this is how you want to align your net on the mannequin. Just as you're seeing the holes, guys, it is facing the vertical direction. So you want to align the net in such a way that it is facing the vertical direction for closure. But if you are making a frontal, then it should be facing the horizontal, just like you see my hands moving. So first of all, you want to leave some space at the front, so whoever is using the closure can always have choices on how to cut it. So the next I'm going to be doing is to calculate how I'm going to be using the closure, basically the measurement. So I'm going to be doing a 2x5 closure. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. 2x5. I don't want something too much, I don't want something too little. So 2x5 is perfect for this measurement. And soon I'm going to be showing you why I decided to do 2x5 instead of 2x4 measurement. So this is my 2 and this is my 1. So my middle should be in between the 2 and the 1, and then I'm going to be giving a cross sign there, and I'll do the same thing for the rest of the hair as I calculate 2 to the horizontal direction and 5 to the vertical direction. So this is what it looks like, and now we are going to start ventilating. So the first one I'm going to be using is the small crochet pin. So you want to make sure you are paying close attention so you get everything right. So the first thing you are going to be doing is to put this into one hole. So all you need to do is to put it into one hole, and then you are going to pull out the whole of the crochet pin inside of the hole. Now I'm going to pick out 2 strands of hair. So you can use 2, you can use 3, you can use 4. So 4 is maximum if you ask me, because you don't need hair that is too much. So after picking out, I'm going to lock it up, pull it out, and then I'm going to drag this pin outside. So as you can see, that pin is flexible, and like I said, it's beginner friendly, so that is what you want to use. So I'm going to pull it out again after I lock the pin. So what you need to do is to lock the pin, you pull it out, and there you go. And then you are going to be forming a knot, and it will be looking pretty much like this. So this is what you will get. So I'm going to be doing it now without touching the pin, so you can only see it and you can see it clearly. So all you're going to be doing is to leave out one hole and then you move to the next one. So make sure you are doing it straight. So I couldn't get it straight because I wasn't really looking at it, but make sure you are leaving out one space. You pick out 2 or 3 strands, 4 is maximum, and then you are going to lock it all up and form your knot. So always make sure you are following the same line as you're going. So you should be moving it in a straight line. What you're going to be doing is to leave out one hole and then you crochet to the next hole. So that way it's going to look neat and it's going to look not so full. So I'm going to be giving you more reasons why I'm doing this as we move ahead. So for now, this is how you crochet with the small crochet pin. So as you can see, this part is very flexible, so it's going to make it easier for whoever is using it to use, because this is really good when you're crocheting and it makes your work faster because you have to just lock it up and pull it out and just bring it out again, and that is how it is used. So I find this very easy to use, guys. I find this pretty easy to use. So now we are done with the small crochet pin, and now we are going to be using the ventilating pin. So the first thing you are going to be doing, just like we did in the other section, you are going to put this pin inside one hole and then you are going to pull out 2 strands of hair and then you pull it out, and then you are going to be forming a knot, just like you're seeing me form a knot in the video. So you are going to wrap this around, roll it up and just form the knot. So that is how it is done. So I'm using a single knot to achieve this. So just like I said, you're going to leave one hole and then you move to the next hole and you're going to be putting out 2 to 3 strands or 4 strands of hair as you move forward. It is easy, right? Well, that is how it is supposed to be. So that is what I am basically doing to my crochet. So this is very detailed enough. This is up close and this is how it looks. So moving on. So by the way, guys, when you're doing it, make sure you're not dragging the net too much because it's going to leave the net weak at the end and it's going to make it look out of shape. So make sure you are dragging the net slightly but not too much. So as you get ahead, it's going to be forming shape and you're going to be loving it. So I'm going to be leaving you to watch a little clip of this and then I'm going to be fast forwarding to the next place I'm going to be speaking to you about. Okay guys, so this is what I'm talking about. As you move forward, it's going to form a shape and this is what it just did. So 2 to 3 strands of hair is enough, 4 is maximum, and then you're going to have your closure looking so beautiful. So this is an up close of it. So I'm going to be giving you an up close and I'm going to be giving you what it looks like from afar. So it looks so good, right? Well, let's just move on. So I stopped here, guys, because this is where I really want us to talk about. So this is what we've done so far, 2 to 3 strands, and this is what it looks like. So now let's have a little talk. So first of all, I chose 5 inches to the back because if you get to this part where I'm pointing, you want to make sure you are bringing it down so it will look neat enough. So that is going to make it look neat. So, and this is one mistake almost everyone make when doing a closure, and that is, guys, that is crocheting the same 2 to 3 strands of hair and leaving one hole, just like I suggested before, as they get to the front. So that is totally wrong, guys. That is totally wrong. So what you're going to be doing is to crochet in every hole 1 to 2 strands of hair. So 1 to 2 strands of hair in every hole. 3 is maximum, guys. 3 strands of hair is maximum. So what you're going to be doing is to crochet 1 to 2 strands of hair, and I'm going to be illustrating to you how I did that. So guys, in making my closure, usually what I like to do to make sure each part are equal, I'm just going to crochet to the left 4 and I'm going to crochet to the right 4. So that's going to make you get an equal part for all of the hair. So guys, I'm being honest, guys, it is not hard, but it's just process. It's a procedure which is going to make your closure come out just as nice as you want it. So now I'm doing the 1 or 2 strands of hair in every hole, and that is going to make your closure come out well. It's going to make it look like a custom made closure, because that is what we are aiming at, right? A nice and good custom made closure. So that is what you are going to be seeing pretty soon. Now guys, so this is what I was talking about. So you can see to the right and you can see to the left. So can you spot the difference? Well, I'm going to be taking it afar so you can see it properly, and that is how it looks. So as you can see, the right one is the one I did the 1 to 2 strands of hair each, and the left is the one we had the 4 and leaving 1 hole. So you can see how the other one is looking so natural, and the next one, the one to the left, is looking just there. So what you want is a natural look for your closure. So if you want to achieve a more natural look for your closure, then you should take this advice I'm giving you, because it's going to help you a lot. So I've had people ask me what if it's my hair or how I've been making my closure. So this is just a little bit of trick of making a closure. So now I'm going to be cutting it, because I didn't cut it for some weird reasons. I don't know, guys, but I'm just cutting it and I'm combing it out, and this is what our closure looks like, guys. It is so nice and it is so beautiful. I did a little bit of the color mix. I forgot to tell you that at the front I did a little bit of the color mix, and as you can see, everything is looking so natural. We are aiming at the natural look, and we got just the natural look we are aiming at. So I would like to say, guys, at this point, if you find this interesting so far, if you find this video interesting, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video, guys, subscribe to my channel, like, share the video. So I'm going to be putting it in hot water, but first of all, this is what the back like. So if you are making a human hair, you can always stretch that out. You do not need to put it in hot water. But now I'm going to be combing it down, because this is a braided hair, it's a synthetic hair. So I'm going to be combing it down. That is what you need. So after combing it down, I'm going to be putting it inside the hot water. So in putting it in the hot water, you just want to be careful. So, and by the way, guys, this water is not boiled per se. It's not boiled, it's just hot. Like, it is above being hot, but it is definitely not boiled. So you want to make sure you are being careful so the net part of the closure is not going to touch the water, so it doesn't make it slip off, it doesn't make it look, God, I don't know how to explain, but if you want a more natural look, guys, then what you should be aiming at is to avoid the net from touching the water, and this is what it looks like. It's going to give you that natural look and consistency you are aiming at. So after it's been dried, guys, this is our closure. Our closure is ready, guys, and it is so beautiful. Taking it to the back, this is what it looks like. Let me know if you are going to be trying this out in the comment section, and then I'm going to be giving you the overall look of the closure in a few. So guys, this is what we have. You love it so far, then like this video so you can just guys, well, all I can say is I love this and you should definitely try this out. So that is my little bit of every secret of making the closure. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.